There are great benefits to buying food locally. One good reason is to access fresh fruit and vegetables. When sold at the peak of the growing season, everything tastes better and has added health benefits. Shopping at local farmers markets supports local food producers and it helps to keep the money you spend on food closer to your community. Plus, you help to protect the environment and you know where your food has come from. Cultivate intends to celebrate our local food producers by using the arts to showcase all that is produced in Chard, Crewkerne, Ilminster and South Petherton. A is for apple, which seems a good place to start, plus it's a recognised symbol of our county. With names like Galaxy Gala, Limelight and Spartan, how can we fail to be inspired by this humble fruit grown on the trees in the orchards of Somerset? Cultivate have created a project called the Apple Art Tree, and we'd like to involve the whole community, encouraging you all to draw and write about your favourite apples. It might be a copy of a picture, it might be an observation of an actual apple. Your simple line drawings are welcome, and for those of you that need a little help, a template is provided in our printable pack. You can colour your apple in any way you want to with any materials. Here we're demonstrating a watercolour painting as a fun and relaxing way to create your apple art. First we dampen the paper and then we use layers of colour, starting very pale and building up with an intensity of paint. This encourages artists young and old to really look and study the beauty of the apple. Conversations about which apple you're going to choose can happen with the people that you're working with. Watercolour is a lovely way to flood your drawing with mottled tones of the apple skin. Of course, realism is not everybody's thing, so why not try a modernist or abstract approach? Here we're using chalk pastels. Great fun to smudge and blend. We start with a green base and then we add a pop of bright pink colour. This is an imaginative way to create bright and colourful apples. Observation doesn't have to be realistic. We're working on paper, but you could take this activity outside with young children and work with chalks on the pathway in the garden. If you do this, please take a photograph of what you've created and send it to us. I've added some wax crayon and oil pastel to get some texture into my art and just layer in a bit more colour. Don't worry about the smudgy mess because we're asking all of you to cut out the apples so we can hang them on our apple tree. What about writing a song, a story or a poem to go with your apple art? What kind of apple do you like to eat? Do you like to slice it, peel it, cut it? What's your favourite apple and why? Create an imaginative tale inspired by a wassail or folklore of Somerset. We're sure you can think of a core storyline. What about combining your writing with your art and using the text inside your apple drawing? Here we're just using the simple word apple, but you might choose to actually write your story inside the shape of the apple. Typography has been used by many illustrators and graphic designers. We're using bold letters coloured with strong ink pens, which offer an opportunity to create an apple with a message. Ours is very simple, just the message apple, but you might want to consider maybe environmental messages or add further to the message about buying local. What about cutting your apple in half? You can find some fantastic pattern to observe once you cut into the fruit. Be free with your lining. Use different lines to get the shape right, but don't be afraid to enjoy your drawing. Heavy and light lines are referred to as weight of line. I think most people just like to think of them as a doodle. Use your text again. Here I'm writing the famous saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Add bright colour where you want to. And then I decided to list all of the names of the apples that I'd seen at the farmer's market. Collage and cutting and sticking is a great way to offer freedom of creativity to your inner artist. You might use cut up bits of paper or stickers to give a mosaic effect or a pop art inspired apple. When all the apples are made, we want to create a sculpted tree trunk and attach the art to the branches, so we need you to send them to us. So email us to arrange collection or send them. So whether you enjoy a walk around the orchards this autumn or just reach to the fruit bowl, we hope you can create your own apple to help cultivate this project. Remember, every apple is unique and special, just like everybody in our community. We hope to see you at Crewcombe Farmers Market on Saturday the 21st of November for a free family art workshop to help create the finished apple tree.